place is so cool. Look at this.
Back here.
Hey everyone. Today we're touring Colonial Williamsburg. We are also going to do a full tour of the Governor's Palace as well. Good morning.
Oh,
Say good morning.
good morning.
We're starting our day here at the Visitor Center for Colonial Williamsburg, which is really the gateway into the historical area. From here, everything slows down, no modern buildings, no traffic noise, just walking back into the 18th century. And today, we're doing it the best way possible, on foot. So when you park, which by the way is $10 per car, you will come into the main entrance and go into the ticket area. I will say that you do not have to buy the tickets to walk around, but you cannot get inside any of the historical buildings without a ticket. Currently online, the tickets for an adult 13 or over is $37.50, and youth 6 to 12 is $10. Oh, that's cool. Look, we're gonna go into this building right here, bud. When you come out of the visitor center, it'll have you go over a bridge and down a path, down these little hills. It'll also take you, obviously, where we're at right now, the sidewalk that runs along the creek with the arches of the bridge. It truly is a beautiful little walk to the downtown part of Colonial Williamsburg. Hey, that's what made the Ninja Turtles mean green fighting machines.
Oh, shoot.
Okay? That's what you do. Once you walk through those tunnels next to the creek and past the little pond, you come to England Street, and that is where the history really begins. And that's the governor's house in the distance. They did not have those in the 1800s.
Well, it's secured in my car because my son's a local firefighter.
Oh.
So there's a leftover traffic.
Oh. Oh, this is a full-on tour. Okay.
Is that the maze?
No, the maze is outside in the back. When you enter the palace, it was clear that the guns on the wall represented power. Walking through the palace, you really get a sense of how political life worked in colonial Virginia. These rooms weren't just for living. They were where decisions were made, arguments happened, and history, it quietly unfolded. It's wild to think how different daily life was compared to today. Dude, more guns. Stables. This place is so cool. Look at this. After the tour, we headed back outside into the gardens, and yes, they do have a maze. The gardens are incredibly peaceful and beautiful, I can't imagine how beautiful it must be in the spring. But the maids adds a bunch of fun, as you will soon see. It gives a playful side to the palace. It is a reminder that even in a place tied to power and politics, they were also meant to be enjoyed. If you have an opportunity to come to this and do the governor's thing, it's worth the charge of admission. Pretty cool place. Now we're going to do the maze.
Hi!
Yeah, it was.
Hi everyone. No, I came from that way. We gotta go that way.
Did you go this way?
No, I came from that way.
We gotta go that way.
Well,
This is a dead end.
that's good, so we gotta go that way. Come on, man. Get up here.
Come on, baby, go in front of me.
That's a dead end.
There's two.
Oh, which way? Which way do we go, Jack? You gotta tell us. I think it's this way, bud. I could be wrong.
Guys, I know where to go.
Which way you want to go?
There's a path here.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a dead end.
This way or that way? This way?
I think it's this way.
That was a dead end.
Oh no! Dead end. I'm trying to get. We gotta go.
I'm
This is
confused.
kind of fun.
Abby, I
Make a
think-
right.
Which way?
Alright.
I'm gonna
I think it's this way. Oh,
Dead end over there. Abby,
follow
over
Bubba.
here. That's a dead end. Don't go
boy, we are all invested. Families alike.
that way.
I know, right?
No.
Hey,
That way.
Oh,
This way, this way, this way.
it's this way. I think you're right. Go. Nope. Nope. Oh, no.
Jack
I was
said it's
right.
this way.
It was this way. I was wrong, bud.
This way.
Yes, ma'am.
this way, yeah.
So everything that you walk on here is seashells, and look what Tyler just found. Wood flat on your hand. A fully intact shell. Oh, look, we got Jack found one too. How little it is. That's so cool. This is before you go down in the cellar, they actually do let you down in there.
Their drinks and parties.
Dude, I wish I'd have brought my light now.
That's how you open my door.
Oh, it's in there.
Oh, more stuff.
So nobody can go in and steal it.
There's no food in there.
It's like a refrigerator.
Also going to be making cheesecakes another way. Now, when you guys think of cheesecake, you guys probably think of like Cheesecake Factory, right? Yeah, that's no, that's not what we're doing. We're doing a savory cheesecake. So think of it kind of like a herbal and kind of like garlicky and mushroom mixture for cheesecake. Think of it like fondue, put in little pastries and then baked instead. And then we're going to be doing something else with pastry. Our other coworker is doing office work right now. We don't know exactly what she's doing, but she's doing something with pastry today.
Very good.
So that's what we got going on.
Interesting. So do you make like are most of your pies savory or do you keep?
Honestly, we have a mixture of both.
Okay.
In this period, we have savory pies and sweet pies, but honestly, if you were to go to market and you were to ask somebody and they were like, well, I'm doing a pie today or something like that, it would probably more than...
Huh?
What are you asking?
No, those things that you saw.
No, but I'm sure you could tell us.
And when people rode horses, normally they would put their little things on there so the horse won't run away.
That's right.
Can we go on this place?
And this one, I don't think this one's open, buddy. But I think I know there's some down here we can.
This is probably the original road. Is that a goat?
Where?
Or me mighty.
Yeah. Oh, they got a little farmer's market out here.
As we wrap up our day here, one thing to know about Colonial Williamsburg is that it's more than just a bunch of historical buildings. It's a place where history still feels alive and it's easy to experience. Everything here, from the streets to the governor's palace, connects you in a way that makes walking through Colonial Williamsburg part of the story. Starting at the visitor center, exploring the palace and the gardens, it all felt natural and not hurried. What we really enjoyed is how Colonial Williamsburg blends learning with enjoyment. You can take in the history and then slow down and simply enjoy being here. And we never felt rushed or overwhelmed, even with a 5-year-old. It was peaceful, interesting, and definitely worth the walk. It was January though, and we probably should have planned a little better for the cold. Luckily, we found a coffee shop with heat. This is the more commercialized area with shops and restaurants and coffee shops. Unfortunately, those heaters that you see were not on. With it being January and the cold, it was just too much for all of us. There's so much to this park that we didn't get to explore that we look forward to on our next trip to Williamsburg. One of the great things is they have a tram that goes from the colonial part back to the visitor center, so you don't have to walk all the way back. Bonehead.
Works is a lot faster than
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and as always, go have fun.